Good morning, everyone. Thank you all once again for being here. I did want to recognize our special guest before we get started, and of course we can't do anything without the Honorable Jim Darley, Mayor of the City of McAllen. And just walking in, we saw the Honorable Veronica Whitaker, Mayor Pro Tempore for the City of McAllen, Commissioner District 6. I'd like to recognize our city manager, Mr. Roy Rodriguez. And Assistant City Manager, Mr. Joe Vera. And to all of the directors and staff of all of the various City of McAllen departments, and thank you all so much for being here and for what you do every day and for what you did to make this event really special. Thank you all so much for being here. We are really excited to be here inside of HEB and enjoying all of these wonderful refreshments and of course this nice cozy atmosphere and beautiful Christmas displays as we move towards this holiday season. So I'd like to thank and recognize all of our representatives and sponsors from HEB, including Tony Gonzalez, Jessica Cantu, and Julio Ramirez, and all of the HEB partners and staff and everyone who's here who helped make today such a great event. From Bert Ogden and Fiesta Dealerships, we have Johnny Rodriguez. From L&F Distributors, we have Amy Garcia and the entire L&F crew. From McAllen PUB, we have Mark Vega. From Reliant, my good friend Rolando Salinas. Rolando and I go back all the way to St. Mary's, like 5 years ago, right, Rolando? 4, there we go. From Lax, we have Linda Morales and Tania Piñera. My good friend from Carollo Engineers, my comadre Sergio Espinosa. It's a great story why I call him that. From Macy's, Zaira Chaquer. And to all of our sponsors, if I missed you, thank you all again so much for believing in this event. It's such a wonderful experience for our entire community, and we cannot do this without you. And of course, we could not get all of this information out to the community if it wasn't for the amazing partnerships and sponsorships that we have with our media partners, including everyone from our communication, Matt Servier. And we're going to be hearing from all these people today, but thank you so much to Telemundo 40, Willie Rosales, General Manager, and Laura Represa, Marketing Promotions Director, and to all the entire staff and crew from Telemundo. And we're really excited to have everyone from Univision Radio, including Cesar Chapa, and all of the DJs and that great media outlet. So thank you all so much. I'd like to welcome our proud presenting sponsor, Tony Gonzalez, to talk about why HEB is so committed and so proud to be the presenting sponsor for the McAllen Holiday Parade. Tony Gonzalez, Regional Manager for South Texas Border Region. And he is joined by Julio Ramirez.
Thank you so much. Well, good morning, everyone. I just want to thank you all so much for being here this morning to celebrate this announcement of the McAllen Holiday Parade. So last minute, I think the plan was to move this event inside, which I think it's a very good thing because it's a little chilly out there, don't you think? But you know, this weather really brings in the season in a very special way. So you know, I'm glad the cold weather is here with us. So like HEB, McAllen Holiday Parade is a part of the holiday traditions, not only here in McAllen, but really the entire Rio Grande Valley, South Texas, and northern Mexico as well. You know, over the past several years, we have supported the City of McAllen by being a key sponsor of the holiday parade. And for me, it's really been amazing to see how well this celebration has grown over the years. This year, we are once again honored and excited to be the presenting sponsor of the McAllen Holiday Parade, which is unlike any others in the region. I think, as you all know, the Holiday Parade has earned the designation as being the best parade in Texas and the world, and we are really proud to be a part of it. The McAllen Holiday Parade sets the excitement for the season with a great lineup of celebrities who will be in attendance this year. In fact, I'm already starstruck and incredibly excited for the announcements that will be made here in just a few moments. In closing, as you know, the holidays are a special time for all of us, and this exclusive partnership is our way of saying thank you to the community for their continued support and patronage. So on behalf of the entire HEB family, we thank you once again, and we look forward to seeing everyone there. Thank you very much. And now Julio Ramirez, he's our grocery director at HEB. He'll like to say a few words as well. Julio?
Thank you, Tony. Good morning, everyone. As Tony mentioned, we at HEB are very proud to be this year's presenting sponsor of the McAllen Holiday Parade. The holidays are truly a special time of year here at HEB. We do our best to provide the products to our customers that need their holiday celebrations with friends and family. Being part of the community, we at HEB give back not only during festive celebrations, but also throughout the year when it matters most, especially to those most in need. This past weekend, we celebrated the 29th annual Feast of Sharing here in McAllen. We will continue to do so throughout the Rio Grande Valley in Texas as we all come together to give thanks for our blessings. Again, thank you for joining us this morning for this great announcement to kick off the season. And don't forget to buy your hot tamales and all your holiday needs at your local HEB. Wishing you and your loved ones the very best this holiday season. Thank you.
Nuestra tamalada es una tradición de generación, ¿verdad, abuelita?
Sí, mijita.
Siempre vamos a HEB a comprar la carne, masa y hojas. Los tamales saben más ricos con un poco de chisme.
Solo un poquito.
Clara is a grumpy one we all love.
Nadie los embarra como yo.
Laura hace un pavo muy rico.
Tamales y turkey comemos los dos.
Los primeros ya están listos.
Con HEB, disfruta como niño la magia de la tamalada.
We had a great commercial from HEB talking about their tamalada. So as Tony and Julio mentioned, make sure to get your tamales and all your refreshments here. And I actually forgot to introduce the most important celebrity here, which is, of course, HE Buddy. So thank you so much, Tony and Julio and Jessica and everyone from HEB for all you do and for your support of the McAllen Holiday Parade, for the city of McAllen, and for everything that you do here in the Rio Grande Valley. I'd like to bring up our Assistant City Manager, Mr. Joe Vera, to talk about the parade and all of our sponsors and all of the vision that we have with this event. Mr. Vera?
Thank you, Sochi. I want to thank all of y'all for being here. Mayor, commissioners, thank you very much. Tony, we certainly appreciate the partnership with HEB, the support that we've had from HEB. HEB is our presenting sponsor of the McAllen Holiday Parade, and we have a long partnership with HEB, not only for parade, but so many other events that take place here in McAllen. And of course, the Feast of Sharing that they did at the McAllen Convention Center this past weekend. And so Tony, thank you. I want to thank you personally, and certainly thank HEB for all that you do. And so it is the McAllen Holiday Parade presented by HEB. It's the best parade in the world and the best parade in Texas. And of course, the parade is powered by our good friends at Bert Ogden Fiesta Dealership. So we certainly appreciate all that all of our partners do. We have many partners that support the parade. As you all know, the parade is totally supported by community partners in our community, and many of them were recognized earlier, but I also want to thank our media partners and our partners who support the McAllen Holiday Parade presented by HEB. It would not be possible without our partners. And I would also like to thank our mayor and city commission for the vision that they had to have this parade in McAllen. It is a destination event, and we are seeing the results with the economic impact that the parade has. And I also want to thank our city manager and management. I know that Michelle Rivera is here, one of our assistant city managers, and I'm not sure Jeff was supposed to be here. Roy was recognized earlier. But really, to all of the McAllen city staff, our chief of police, our parks department, our fire department, they all work very hard to make the parade happen, to keep the parade and our people safe. And we certainly appreciate all of the work. The parade is a long time planning. It doesn't just happen. We don't just start thinking about it in November to make this happen in December. So again, I want to thank all of our staff for the partnership and all of our media, and thank all of y'all for being here. Tony, again, thank you very much to you and Norma and Julio and all our friends at HEB. We certainly appreciate it, and come see the holiday magic that HEB will be presenting at the McAllen Holiday Parade. Thank you.
Tenemos todo lo de HEB. Mole, arroz, tortillas de maíz, and sesame seeds. Se me está haciendo agua la boca, viejita. Tómate tu ponche while I prepare your mole. Se me antojan unas moladas o huevos rancheros con mole. ¿Te vas a comer todo eso? Es que el mole de tu abuelita está como para chuparse los dedos. Ay, viejito, por eso me casé contigo. Con HEB, disfruta como niño la magia de las fiestas.
Well, we'll continue on with our program, and really we've been celebrating the McAllen Holiday Parade and all of the wonderful holiday traditions and festivities, but really we all know that there is a very blessed reason that we celebrate and come together during this holiday time, and we'd like to make sure that we remember that and we recognize that and celebrate that at Christmas in the Park. And so to tell us all about the candlelight posada that takes place at Christmas in the Park the night before the McAllen Holiday Parade, I'd like to bring up Karina Jimenez, the marketing manager for the McAllen Parks and Recreation Department.
Thank you, Xochitl. So, as Xochitl said, we never want to forget the reason for the season, and we're once again really excited to be co-hosting the annual Candlelight Posada with the McAllen Chamber of Commerce. The great thing about this is that it definitely is an annual tradition that everyone plans to come out for. We are in our 37th year this year, which is really amazing and great. This year's Candlelight Posada will take place on Friday, December 6th from 6:30 to 7:30. We have McAllen High School Spanish Honor Society members who are going to play the roles of the main cast of this year's Posada. The Posada will start at 23rd and Tamarack Street and head east towards Bicentennial, finishing off at our community stage at Christmas in the Park with a live narration of the Nativity for all to enjoy. We definitely invite everyone to attend this wonderful event that truly reminds us of the procession of the Holy Family and their amazing journey so long ago. So we hope to see you out there at the community stage at Christmas in the Park, and meet us on Tamarack and 23rd for the procession. Thank you.
So just again, those are two beautiful traditions, part of our Hispanic culture here that get celebrated here with the City of McAllen, the McAllen Holiday Parade and the Christmas in the Park with the Candlelight Posada and of course the tamales at Christmas. So make sure that you stop by and enjoy both of them. I'd like to bring up my good friend, let's see. I think my agenda got stolen. Yes, it is my good friend. All of you are my good friends. My good friends from Univision Radio, Cesar Chapa, who's a promotions director, and Rogelio Hernandez, DJ with Univision Radio, to tell us about our first star who will be making an appearance here at the McAllen Holiday Parade and that we'll be announcing this morning. Rogelio, Cesar.
Muchas gracias. Muy buenos días, colegas, amigos todos. Me llamo Rogelio Hernández, para Univisión Radio McAllen y nuestras estaciones, la KGBT, la Jefa 98.5, Recuerdo 96.1 y TUDN 1530 AM. Queremos dar las gracias a la ciudad de McAllen por invitarnos a ser parte, una vez más, de esta gran celebración, el desfile navideño 2019. Me es grato informarles que este 7 de diciembre estará con nosotros una gran personalidad de Univisión Radio, que conoce muy bien a los residentes del Valle de Texas y la frontera de Tamaulipas. Es un gran locutor, originario de Matamoros. Su morning show ha traspasado muchas fronteras y su voz actualmente es escuchada en más de 12 mercados aquí en los Estados Unidos, siempre contando con la mayoría de la audiencia. Señoras y señores, él es nuestro compañero, él es nuestro amigo Raúl Brindis.
Hola amigos del Valle, les habla Raúl Brindis. Les quiero invitar a que me acompañen este 7 de diciembre al gran desfile navideño de la ciudad de McAllen. Habrá increíbles carros alegóricos, globos gigantes de los personajes favoritos de tus pequeñines y mucha diversión para toda la familia. El desfile inicia a las 6 de la tarde. No faltes, te invita a tu amigo Raúl Brindis, la ciudad de McAllen y KGBT, la Jefa 98.5.
There you have it, Raúl Brindis. If we could all have a voice like that, wow, really exciting to have him here. And thank you to Univision Radio for bringing him down. We have some more stars that are coming as well, and equally as popular and #1 here in the Rio Grande Valley. And to tell us all about that, from Telemundo 40, I'd like to bring up my good friend, Juliet Botello, the news anchor.
Hello, good morning. My name is Juliet Botello, news anchor for Telemundo 40, Noticias, Telemundo 40. So today I'm very honored and excited to share very exciting news about our participation in this year's McAllen Holiday Parade. For Telemundo 40, it is a privilege to be the most watched station in the Rio Grande Valley, regardless of language, ranking #1 according to Nielsen. I am very pleased to announce that the talent of one of our top entertainment shows, also the #1 show in its time period, will come to visit the official South Pole of Texas. Jorge Bernal and Carolina Sandoval from Suelta la Sopa will be joining us this year. Jorge Bernal, for those of you who may not be familiar with his name, he's one of the most beloved and relevant personalities in U.S. Hispanic television. He is currently the host of Suelta la Sopa, and he has also co-hosted La Voz and La Voz Kids. Carolina Sandoval has a nickname, and she is known as La Venenosa. And she's also one of the most popular TV entertainment personalities in U.S. Hispanic TV, with over 1 million social media followers. Her participation in Suelta la Sopa show is very unique and outstanding. So please join us in the McAllen Holiday Parade, which will be broadcasted nationwide in our sister station, Teleéxitos 40.2 Digital, December 24th and December 25th. We are very excited and honored to be there, so we hope to see you soon. Nos vemos pronto. Muchas gracias.
Telemundo for bringing those amazing artists for our parade. We are really excited to have them here with us. Now, as I bring up my next guest, Rolando Salinas, Senior Manager, Market Segmentation for Reliant, I want to make sure that everyone has gotten their red ticket. You need to have your red ticket for this amazing raffle, thanks to my good friend Rolando. So if you don't have one, raise your hand. And Ida's going to run around and try to get that to you. But Rolando, why don't you go ahead and come on up.
Hello.
Hello, my friend.
The seat.
Likewise. Okay, so I'm going to draw it.
Yeah,
Are you gonna send me-
we'll do that.
afterwards?
Is
Okay.
that cool?
Alrighty, yeah,
Okay,
I'll
and we
just-
also have a video. Oh. Muy buenos días, McAllen. Es un placer estar otra vez aquí en esta linda ciudad. En serio que cada vez que vengo me siento en familia. Será que yo también soy de frontera, a lo mejor es por eso. You know, I can't believe it's the holidays again. You know, everyone's so busy during this time, and it's so wonderful for everyone to make time for this event, for this press conference, because it's celebrating such a wonderful event for the city of McAllen. For Reliant, the McAllen Holiday Parade, it's one of our favorite events because it combines a lot of the values that we really appreciate at Reliant, including family, friends, Texas roots, community, a sense of belonging and unity. It really brings together the people of South Texas in a really meaningful way, and we are honored to once again be a part of that. We're honored to work with the city of McAllen. I was thinking a minute ago that for me personally, I actually got to meet some of the team here about a year ago at a press conference. You know, Mr. Vera, Yahaira, Aida, you know, all of these different people who work so hard. And throughout the year, we've worked together on a lot of different events, and it never ceases to amaze me how much work they do, how much more they take that extra step. Today I was just, you know, blown away by the fact that they actually brought in all this cold weather for the holiday parade press conference. I mean, that was amazing. But seriously, I think partnerships are really important. Partnerships are really important for the city of McAllen. They're important for Reliant. One other important partnership for us is with the Dallas Cowboys. We're actually the Dallas Cowboys official electricity provider. And more than that, we work with the Dallas Cowboys on a lot of important charity initiatives. We've managed to raise a lot of money for a lot of Texas charities, and that's really, really important. Again, another one of the Reliant values. This year's no different. We also have a really big appreciation for one specific Cowboy named Jalen Smith that we have a wonderful partnership with. And we have a little video to show, you know, how we're working with Jalen Smith.
Wait, what? How did...
That's my job. Excuse me. Hello? Another one? I'm on it. Bring the power home with the Reliant Cowboys plan and score a football autographed by me, Jalen Smith. Reliant, the official energy provider of the Dallas Cowboys.
So you might want to take a little guess about the, you know, that red ticket. One lucky winner will take today with them a Reliant bag. No, I'm kidding. Inside it, there is an autographed football by Jalen Smith.
And just a reminder, Jalen Smith is an alumni of the McAllen Holiday Parade. He was here last year, and the guy's a beast. He's a beast on the field, and he's huge, so that's a great prize. So shall we pull my winning ticket now?
You want me to do it? Okay.
Is that mine? Los dos así, ¿verdad?
Wait a minute. I think this is mine. No.
Okay.
Good.
Shoot. 8805. So I'm already out. 993.
All right.
Congratulations. Yay! best friend. Thank you for my early birthday present. Thank you, Rolando.
Thank you very much. One last note. You know, we were here last year, and some of you may remember we really helped light up the holiday in the park event with our fan favorite Santa hats. We're gonna have those again this year. Make sure you stop by the booth. Make sure you talk to some of our representatives there. We're very excited once again to be a part of this. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias a la ciudad de McAllen. Y nos vemos aquí pronto para el desfile. Thank you.
Thank you, Rolando, and thank you to Reliant. We've got another big announcement. These are literally the biggest stars ever that we are announcing today. So I'd like to bring up our good friend from L&F Distributors, Budweiser, the Special Events Manager for L&F Distributor, Ms. Amy Garcia, to tell us all about their special celebration and participation in this year's McAllen Holiday Parade. Amy.
Good morning. We are very excited to be a part of this year's McAllen Holiday Parade. This is something we look forward to every year. With that being said, we are very excited to announce the following Budweiser celebrities.
Thank you, Amy. So these are literally, this is a life size of the Clydesdales. So if you have not had a chance to see them up close and personal, they'll be at Christmas in the Park on Friday night. They are truly majestic animals, and it's just so amazing that we get to have them in our McAllen Holiday Parade. I think they bring awe and wonder to people of all ages. I know I'm really excited when I see them because they get to pull all of the Budweiser, and they actually have these beautiful holiday cans that are a limited offer and at select stores throughout the valley. So make sure you take one, and that's a nice gift for yourself or your family or friends, as long as they're 21. So, of course, as we've been talking, we are announcing the biggest stars. So we still have a couple more big stars to talk about. And to introduce our next one, I'd like to bring up our McAllen City Manager, Mr. Roy Rodriguez, to tell us about our next big star.
Good morning. Where's Rolando? We did bring this weather. Isn't this weather amazing? Whoever decided to have it inside the genius. Whoever it was. Qué bárbaro. La Venenosa, huh? Where's Juliet? La Venenosa, I have one in my family. Good morning. So, wow, you would think that there's nothing more to announce, but there is. And I am thrilled to have all of the announcements that we had today, and I'm especially thrilled to have corporate sponsors. You know, we always have to give them credit because, well, I'm going to say it again, without them, we just cannot do this event. Starting with HEB, obviously, thank you for having us here in the warm store. L&F Distributors, Bert Ogden, Reliant, looking forward to lighting it up again. These companies are embedded in our daily lives here in McAllen, and they remind us to give thanks for all that we do for our community and all that they do for us. They're a model of corporate giving that we can all follow. Now, let's see who's next. In case you didn't know it, Xochitl, she told me it wasn't Xochitl, isn't the only or the biggest fan of Dallas, by the way. In fact, Laredo didn't get cable till about 3 or 4 years ago. That's where she's from. So I'm a big fan of the Cowboys, a big fan. So let's take a look at who's next. Yeah. So, you know, I think that we can conclude this. If we bring a cowboy to the parade, they become like really super awesome, right? Jalen is a great example. So this offensive tackle, his name is Lael. Y'all know that? Lael Collins is a 4-year veteran and truly effective for the Dallas Cowboys, notwithstanding what happened a couple of days ago. Getting his starting position the very first year with the Cowboys. A standout at LSU and the Southeast Conference, Lael just received a 5-year contract to be in the McAllen Parade. I mean, with the Cowboys, so we're going to see him a lot. So there you have it. But in case you thought there isn't a bigger star that we could announce, I hand you over Mayor Darling.
You know, McAllen's a unique city. We not only have a funny mayor, we have a funny city manager. So it's hard to follow him up. But thank you. And I was wondering what made us come indoors today. And now I found out, Roy. See, I grew up in upstate New York, and so this is like spring weather for us. And so, but it's a good way. I get to wear my Sheriff Guerra outfit today, so that's pretty good. Well, you know, the McAllen Holiday Parade does inspire our community to embrace this event. It does. Everybody's so excited to see it and everything else. But you know, we can't do it without our sponsors. Big and small, we need sponsors to do it. Every year we ask them and they do it. And not only this, the parade, but they come through almost, we have a lot of events a year that they do it. I have to say that nobody does like HEB. By the way, this is my HEB. So every Tuesday morning after City Commission, I go right there in the corner and check my blood pressure and make sure it's all right. And the wine and beer's back over there. And that is the 15 to 25 item line over there. So if you know what I'm talking about, it's a 15 to 25. Okay. So HEB, L&F Distributors, and Budweiser, we've had over a 50-year relationship with that company. I'm saying that personally, I have. And Reliant, such an integral part of McAllen and the Rio Grande Valley in South Texas. So they really celebrate the holidays with us, and it's very happy to have them as partners. They're an example of corporate responsibility. You know, not all corporations sign up and do this, and it takes money, it takes effort, it takes time of their employees, and so we want to thank them for all they do, especially all the delicious food we have in here. You know, our next celebrity, I'm always so happy to ride with a cowboy celebrity because, you know, I go by, they always say, I look at the people and they say, well, who's that little widow up there? And so nobody knows me. So I always announce the cowboy. Veronica probably about 100 times. I get great applause. It makes me feel really good to have all those people applaud my float. But they do that. So we're gonna, and the next cowboy, he's a big fan of mine. I'm gonna give you a hint. He played for a team up in Dallas, and he's got some Super Bowl rings. So let's look at the video and see who it is. Well, true blue Cowboy fans will know that he's a Super Bowl champion, a 3-time Pro Bowler, is Ed Too-Tall Jones. Wow, it's great to have number 80 here with us, coming down to charm our fans during the parade. I'm really to see Ed. You know, I'm a little afraid that they're going to confuse us on the float, but that's okay. Ed is 6'9", twice as tall as I am, and he's got his nickname when he started playing college football. After switching from basketball, but you know, he's lucky he went on to play football and go into the Hall of Fame. I know the feeling that's going to have, so you diehard Cowboy fans, remember, players like Ed Too-Tall Jones and other Super Bowl winning players who helped define them as America's team, now's your chance to show your appreciation. So I need to make sure to bring my helmet so Ed Too-Tall can sign it. Anyway, folks, thanks for us, and join the legend with us on December at our parade. Thank you.
So there you have it, folks, the roster of our biggest stars yet at the McAllen Holiday Parade. We want to thank all of our partners and sponsors who are making all of this possible. We hope to see you there December 7th. We still have more announcements to make. We've got a few more stars and other cool promotions and things up our sleeve that we want to just keep making the parade fresh for everyone. So continue to follow us on social media. And we want to continue to thank all our sponsors and all of our media partners. And we want to thank again all of our sponsors for the McAllen Holiday Parade, including HEB, Budweiser, Reliant, Burt Ogden, and Fiesta Dealerships, and of course, Driscoll Health System. So thank you all so much, and we'll see you at the next press conference.